almost like it's one of those ones where you deliberately...
It's Australia's
that
record
float.
retail spending spree as shoppers flooded the stores with their government cash bonuses. And tonight there are forecasts the world financial crisis will ease later this year.
The promise of a cash handout sent shoppers into a spin, and registers in March rang to a tune which even surprised the experts. Retail sales jumped 2.2%.
There's no doubt that a fair proportion of this is also to do with the cash bonus that started trickling into people's bank accounts, and they've started using it in the shops.
Deutsche Bank estimates an extra $1 billion has been spent thanks to the government's stimulus.
Today's retail trade figures demonstrate that the government's nation-building and jobs plan is working.
It was very little bang for a very big buck.
Malcolm Turnbull maintains the money would have been better spent on infrastructure, but those employed in the retail sector might disagree. The Treasurer is now focused on charting a path out of deficit, made even more difficult as the government is forced to borrow to make up for an ever-shrinking tax take.
The revenue write-downs are of the order of over $200 billion.
There are signs wealthier Australians will lose some of their superannuation perks to help make up the shortfall.
Robin Hood. I have to say, I think Wayne Swan and Kevin Rudd are more like Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves.
He's not advancing an alternative budget. In fact, he should be out there selling steak knives.
US Federal Reserve Chair Ben Bernanke is selling a positive outlook, which would be good news for the rest of the world.
We continue to expect economic activity to bottom out, then to turn up later this year.
And as soon as later this year is when the government could decide to go to a double dissolution election if agreement on an emissions trading plan or the Alcopops tax can't be reached. Regardless of the trigger, the economy is certain to be the opposition's focus for attack.
If frightened of facing the consequences, the full consequences of his recklessness, he wants to run to an early election, then we will fight him at that early election.
Brad Hodson, 10 News.